Hi, and welcome to the day of an actual festival today. I just got up and I won't be changing into my concert outfit immediately because nah. So I will start the day wearing this, and then as the day goes by, I will just change into my outfit, into my shoes and everything when I will be going to the arena. Yeah, basically I will have a few hours because it's 8 a.m. right now, and the first kind of pre-show, like the DJs, they start playing at 2 p.m. So I have a lot of time. So yeah, I think I will just go to the cafe and just work a bit. Yeah, I know, I was telling myself, nah, I'm not be working, but I will. So yeah, I will be productive. That's a very good thing. So yeah, see you. Okay, this is low-key the final effect of my outfit for today. All right, sadly there is no full body mirror in my room, but I will try to find one on the street. But yeah, for now, let's take a look what I'm wearing. I have this pink scrunchie, then I'm having this blazer-like dress tights, and I'm having those, you can see them, and I'm having those kind of pink shoes. I'm gonna show you in a second. They look like that. Super cool. Give me hood vibes. So that's a good thing already. Yeah. So I'm all dressed up. All right. Have my coat on. We can go out this time. Definitely.
페스티벌 잘 즐기고 계신가요?
Alors, vous vous amusez à ce MIK Festival?
네, 이런 페스티벌에 초대되어 여러분
뜨겁게 차오른 물방울이 스며든 탓에 나 혼자 단속 Doesn't matter what you baby hate or love But you still can't leave or behind When I speak and I want that you hear isn't mine You say give me some time, can't you see that I'm trying She keeps letting us down I keep running to feel my side Can't seem to get off the ground But I keep trying to find your faith No matter what you say, you got me flying on faith That was only mirrors and smoke Wish that I would have known What you have to let go Baby, I don't believe in love, don't believe in love, don't believe in love And it's okay, don't believe in love Baby, I don't believe in love, don't believe in love I don't know how to die I wish that I could feel it right out too Put it up, Papa. Bring it on, what you want, what you need, I deliver. I'm sitting right that I'm moving, you'll be mine. You're right. Bring it on, shawty, put it. Oh, you got the key to my heart. So you ain't got me at the right bed, baby. Give me all the love, give me all the love, yeah. I'm all your special, get you some love, you can be my treasure. It's like you control me, without you I'm lonely. I should have the night and shine out. Your voice are like a gun. Shine. You know how you love me, my baby. 모르지만 이 순간만은 너와 한마디처럼 새까맣게 내 몸을 넌 지금 내게 하고 있는 일이야 고맙든 돌아온 친구야 할 말이 있는 걸 말하지 않으면 평생을 후회하며 살 것 같아 아무리 생각해도 난 결국 너야 후회하기 싫다 너를 사랑한다 You are the only one 나를 너무나 지금 말했던 나의 간절했던 기도를 전화만 하는데 나는 모르게 밖으로 너를 기도했어 제발 한 번만 기회를 달라고 제발 내게 다시 돌아오라고 기꺼이 걸어가는 약속의 내용 My hello 나는 우리를 내가 게임 끝으로 나타나면 들이다면 바로 와줘 내 꿈에서 I'll be your man 다시 널 놓지 않을게 넌 다시 날 기억해 둘 순 없어
맞춘 셀렉트 샥 말한 내도 분명 변하고 나같이런 밝고 원하던 성급히 끝을 보긴 줄이 없지 샵 수련이도 늘어나 곧 마주칠 너의 눈빛 날카로운 이를 감춘 긴장감을 위주 예측해 눈을 맞춘 탐색 전문 위주 어디 한번 견뎌봐 쉽지 않을 테니 두고 봐 파도처럼 덮칠 테니 휩쓸려 내게 좀 더 깊이 내게 좀 더 깊이 내게 휩쓸리지 내게 좀 더 깊이 내게 휩쓸리지 알아가는 새로운 서로 주시하는 새 그대로 왔잖아 긴장은 넘어가 제발 feel good 힘들어진 real good 그대로 왔잖아 휩쓸려 내게 좀 더 깊이 지금 눈부시게 쏟아지는 햇살 아래 야야야 바람 불어오는 방향 따라 걸어 my way 야야야 이 순간도 스쳐 지나버린 장난 어때 야야야 일어나지 못해 이제 멈추고 싶은데 가시도진 눈빛 끝없이 반복돼 마음은 점점 시들어 달릴 수 없이 휘청거리는 몰라 벗어나고 싶어 내게 취했던 시간 깊어진 밤이 스쳐버린 나의 신발 내리지 마라 이루어진 그 정도 너는 받고 싶지 않았어 너에게 맘없이 깨지는 하루 나던 듯이 익숙하거든 I think I lost my mind but it's my kind of love 아끼지 않고 다 쏟아내고 그리 외로움하면서 거짓말하지 마라 요즘 너 일이 쌓여서 시간이 좀 필요해서 그런 거 다 이해했어 널 잘하는 나인데 다른 나를 하는 거니 나를 보지도 못하니 내가 그리 나빠서 니나 듣고 싶지 않아 더 많이 웃어도 슬퍼 네 옆에 있어도 멀어 어떻게 해야 너를 잡을 수 있을까 Should have set myself on fire 꿈꾸고 싶어 My life is so beautiful 잊었다 보면 너무 많고 불안해 시간 그 시간 모두 화가 생겨내 작은 기억 여러 시간 여보가 세상 같은지 않은 날 길고 긴 밤을 지나 다시 춥기를 떠나볼래 Why not 이 세상에 내 맘을 깨워주는 날 잠들던 yesterday 수 없는 시선에 던지는 눈물로 나를 덮이고 아슬했던 yesterday 쏟아지던 말들에 흔들리는 나를 또 감싸고 Switches on the sky 그 아래서 꿈꾸고 싶어 My life is so beautiful My life is so beautiful
Alright, it's me again. It's a day after the festival actually, because I, needed some time to collect my thoughts and like be fully prepared to what to say, because it was a really fun experience. Day one at least, don't know about day two. I have to tell you though, I have this thing with music festivals that make me feel, I don't know, kind of dizzy, like there's so many things going on and you just can't perceive everything at the same time and you end up being kind of confused about everything. So yeah, that was me for a second, but then obviously I had an opportunity to like watch the artist I love so much live, so like the feeling was gone after like 5 minutes, let's say. Basically, I have to say the lineup was kind of intense. There were like a lot of artists to go through in a 1 day time, which is most likely because of that they were very, very punctual, and like the organization was definitely the strongest points of the first, because yeah, everything was perfect. I mean, to a second, everything was so well organized. And if you, for example, if you didn't want to like watch or listen to certain artists, you just needed a break, you just know when to come back, because you can be sure that the next artist will gonna perform at that time, which I felt was really great, giving people a lot of space regarding how they may spend the time in between or during the acts. I thought that was a very good point. Coming to the single performances now. By the way, before that, my seat. I got like the category 1, so like one step below the VIP, because I didn't want to stand the whole day, and it was like 268 euros, like from the top of my head, and yeah, that's a lot of money. My seat was very, very good. Like, as you can see from the videos I put before this one, the seat was so good. Honestly, it was a very comfortable one, because you could see anything, you could know what's going on, and still kind of have this more of a comfortable experience because you're sitting down. So definitely a seat, price questionable. The seat, very good. Yeah, sorry, I needed to charge my phone, who would have thought? Then going like from the artists who performed first, I think Cherry Bullet, they've done such a good job, and people had so much fun. Like, people were cheering so loud for them, which I'm so happy about, because like for a group that it's not very well managed in a day-to-day career, let's say, it's a very good for them. I think it's like a confidence boost to see that people love their music and love them. They were so cute, literally everything. Then BI I mean, was the show good? Yes. Will I listen to more of his music later? Most likely not. It's just, I wouldn't say it's not necessarily my kind of music I would like vibe to day, but yeah, the show was really good. He was really sweet and like appreciative of everything. Good for him. I mean, good for him. Then I don't know who was first, who was second, but then we have Chungha. I love this woman. She is so sweet. She is so talented. Her voice is amazing. She's dancing like crazy, and that was so fun because like she was like genuinely surprised that people knew her songs so well that they could like sing along, or that some people had light sticks and things like that. So she was like, oh, did you sing because you know the song? And I'm like, yes, queen. It was so cute. I mean, it was so sweet. Her music is really, really good. So that's definitely a good thing that, yeah, maybe I will just get into her a bit more. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that's about her. And then we had Card. If you're kind of up to date regarding like my channel, you know that I love Card. I've seen them live actually during the Finger Heart Festival or whatever the fuck it was called in Germany, right? It was in Germany. It was in Germany. And their music is so vibey. Like that's the best thing I can describe it. So good, so fun. They just enjoy being on stage, and I love it for them. Plus, I haven't listened to them for kind of a long time, so I was like so excited, like yes, finally Card renaissance, let's say. So yeah, that was a thing I loved, really loved. I mean, regarding the set list, Card usually performs very similar songs. Maybe they will add a new one or switch up like the older one for a new one or something like that. But there are not real drastic changes, and it was the same this time. I think like the only song that obviously was new, were two of them, were Gunshot, which I love this song. This song slaps, and Ring the Alarm, which I have to say, live, it sounded so much better than like the studio version and the music video. I was positively surprised. So yeah, I love Card. And going on to other artists, we had, I think they were Pentagon then. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna describe like in adjectives how did I find their performance, but I'm just gonna put this information in here that a girl next to me fell asleep. She was like dead ass, deep asleep for the 30 minutes or 40 minutes they were performing. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're necessarily the most energetic or energy driven group out there, and I think their songs are nice to listen to, but not necessarily nice to come back unless you already stand them or are already very familiar with the members or with their discography. So that's my opinion. Obviously, if you love Pentagon, good for you. I mean, they are great. Just putting it out there. Then I needed a break. I needed to catch my breath. I wasn't in when Epic High were performing, but I was hearing everything. It was wild. Yeah, if you were in there, like tell me what was going on, because I would love to relive this experience on some other occasion. Definitely. But then afterwards, I came back for hwasa, solo in this case. I was supposed to be on the K-pop Flex Festival, but I didn't want to pay so much for tickets, so I didn't go. But yes, now I've seen hwasa, and I'm very excited about her. She is great. She is amazing. Until yesterday, I was convinced that out of all member solos, I like hwasa's least. So like I wasn't too sure what to think about them, but damn. I'm a newborn person. I've been converted into hwasanism because this woman is incredible. She's insane. The vocals, the dancing, the stage presence, she has everything. And I'm like, how? How do you do this? But yeah, definitely. What I loved the most was the Mamamoo song medley. Like, connecting to this Mamamoo tradition, so to speak. So I found this really interesting and kind of good how she kind of connected like the solo things up to the group stuff and just pointing it up to people like, if you liked my performance, so like check check me out in this environment as well. So yeah, I think it's so fun. Yeah, definitely. After hwasa, it was the turn for btob. I am familiar with their music. I like their older stuff a lot, I would even say. And then I kind of catch up with members' solos more than I did with the group activities. So, I mean, their vocals are incredible. Like, out of the boy groups, like all boy groups ever, I would put them like in like top 5 vocal groups out there, because that's so impressive, honestly. Like, especially that their songs showcase their vocal abilities so well. You just sit there and like, oh wow, so people can sing like that. That's insane. And yeah, I recorded some clips for my friend because she likes btob a lot, so I was just like sneaking it. But yeah, I think it was incredible. It was incredible, especially that it was their first time in Europe, like all together. So that was kind of a monumental event for them. But I would say like a lot of people in the audience were melodies. So I think like it's so good for them. Like they finally had the chance to like see and participate in the like their favorite artist show. And like, I mean, that has to feel great. So yeah, all of the plus things. That was btob, and then you know whose turn it is. They were Miss Hyoyeon, Miss Taeyeon, Jesus Christ. That was like, I don't know how to describe it. I would say it was like the world's wonder what happened yesterday. That was insane. So obviously first was Hyoyeon, and it was like a half like DJ set and songs. Like the DJ set was incredible. That was insane. Like people were wild. And I don't know, because she has this kind of energy and aura about her that she doesn't really have to say much to convey to people how hype she is and how hype we should be. So that was absolutely incredible. And there was this one part when she was singing like parts of G and was kind of putting a whole ass rave to that, and I was like, I respect that. I respect the decision. I respect the execution of that. So that was an absolutely incredible moment. Also in the DJing set, I finally got Punk Right Now, and I'm so happy about it. That's my favorite Hyo solo. So I'm very pleased I was able to vibe to that. And then afterwards, after the DJing part was done, she performed Deep, Dessert, Second, and Sober for the very end. Sober is such a good song. Sober was incredible, truly insane. And I was so happy she performed Second because it's such a fun song. So yeah, and she was so cute. She was like smiling all the time. She was really having fun, and she was like looking for pink in the audience, so like light sticks and things like that. Adorable. And I was like, because she was like obviously speaking in Korean, and then the interpreter was like telling the same thing in French, and she was like repeating after the interpreter, and I thought it's so funny. I mean, like obviously, like she's the funny one, like she's the funny girl. So definitely that was like Hyoyeon in a nutshell. I would say this 40 minutes is like typical Hyoyeon was that, and she's such a positive person. And yeah, I just love it. I love her. So yeah, that was Hyoyeon. And after that, you know whose turn it is. After that, it was time for Miss Taeyeon. And on one hand, I'm preparing myself that a Taeyeon concert may happen very soon, and I'm obviously like thinking what kind of songs she may perform, what will be the opening, and things like that. But I truly didn't picture how certain songs may sound like live. You're just blown away, absolutely blown fucking away. And yeah, I was especially amazed because like Taeyeon's vocal abilities, like solo vocal abilities, not only in Girls' Generation, but when she's like kind of singing solo, her voice had so much color and so much emotion to it, which even like the CDs can convey. So when you like listen to her live, it's just like you get a new image of the person whose music you've been listening to. And I think that's absolutely incredible. And yeah, she obviously started with INVU. Then came the time for Spark, which was my first meltdown basically, because in case you don't know, Spark is my favorite Taeyeon solo track, because it's not an old song, but it's an older song, like by K-pop standards, and I wasn't sure that she will perform it live ever again. So like hearing it, seeing the choreography, seeing like the background with this like of fire sparks, obviously it was emotion. It was emotional, I will tell you. I think it's an incredible song to perform live. I loved it. I loved it a lot. Then there was only one B-side Taeyeon did perform, and it was Set Myself on Fire. And yeah, I love this song. The song is great, but the coolest thing actually was like the background artwork and things like that. And it was like illusion themed, like black and white geometrical pieces and things like that. And yeah, it kind of gave the Alice in Wonderland vibe, and it made it like, you know, so mysterious aura and things like that. So that's a definite win, if you ask me. And then was another surprise regarding the Taeyeon set, which was short but very surprising in so many ways. What do I call you? Like a lot of, like for me, it is the most underrated Taeyeon title track ever. What Do I Call You is a great song. It has this autumnal feeling to it. The music video was lovely, so yeah, why not perform it live? And this song, I think like the entire mini album is very intriguing, I would say, because on one hand, as I've said, it has this a bit of a cozy vibe to that, because you know, this kind of photo shoots in cafes and with flowers and leaves. But on the other hand, it has like so many memories described in songs that it makes you kind of nostalgic at the same time. So that was great to kind of see and hear this song live. And obviously, I think Taeyeon recorded like a live clip, but it's obviously not the same as the concert. So it was lovely to like view this as a concert. Taeyeon, stunning, beautiful, amazing. And she's so cute. Like that was literally the reaction of all the people around me. It was like, oh, she's so cute, because like she was like, it was so funny because she was like trying to keep in like the furthest corner of the stage, and she was the only artist of the evening who didn't go onto the extended stage. She just stayed on the kind of basic one, and she was just like, bonjour, my name is Taeyeon. Like, girl, no way. That was so cute. So cute. I think like the time she was like talking, and a person from the audience was like, Taeyeon, and she looked at them, was like, yeah. It was like she was ready for a discussion on philosophical matters, most likely. She's such a warm person, I would say. Means of expression Taeyeon uses are not the most common one, but you see that her emotion is sincere. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying, but yeah. And then at the very end, we obviously got I, and that was the time. Like, it was the last song, but maybe good it was the last song, because I absolutely lost it. I lost everything, like whatever. Yeah, I love this song so much. The music video, the song is all so amazing, and it was an amazing way for Taeyeon to debut as a solo artist. And I think like her singing this song usually during the concerts is a very good kind of way to showcase her development. It's great that she sang it even if her set was like just 30 minutes or something like that. This song was absolutely insane. And not only vocally, but also in way of just overall effect, let's say. It is a very hopeful in tone, and I think that's a great way to finish concert off. Say, see you. See you, it's gonna be fine, see you. I think I definitely is one of my more listened to Taeyeon solo albums. Selections of songs, even if, as I've said, it may be surprising at the first glance, it summarizes the entire artistic identity Taeyeon kind of has established for herself, and I think that's an absolutely huge talent, able to showcase your whole stage presence in like 5 songs. I hope I will see her live again very soon. And hyoyeon, and Girls' Generation, and OGG, and maybe other members as well. So yeah, that was everything for the first day of the festival. And then it took me an hour to get back to my hotel, yeah. But it wasn't too bad, honestly. My feet were hurting. That was the only excuse I found for myself for taking so long. It was an amazing night, and I think only after waking up, I didn't get much sleep, by the way, I truly started kind of reviewing the experiences from the last night, and I was like, damn, that was an incredible festival. That was a great night, both when it comes to like the diversity of the artists as performances themselves. And I'm so happy, obviously, the first place, taeyeon and hyoyeon, both performances were incredible. And as I've said, I hope to see them live again soon. But the other artists, they're great. I've definitely became a fan of a few of them, definitely. So yeah, I think that was everything about the festival, and then I will let the Alicia from the past take over the future. That sounded very mysterious, but you know what I mean. See you!